Welcome back, everybody. I love a good country breakfast. Pancakes and sausage, eggs, toast, cinnamon, sugar, apples. Let me know down below if you like a good old-fashioned country breakfast. We're gonna whip one up today with my cinnamon sugar apple recipe. First things first, honeycrisp apple. We'll try one of these. Apple slicers. Be careful. Cast iron skillet down on my burner. Put a little bit of butter in there. I don't know how much. I don't measure anything. A couple of tablespoons at least. Good luck figuring that out. A couple tablespoons of brown sugar. A little bit of cinnamon. Maybe a teaspoon and a half cinnamon. And some nutmeg. If it was the middle of fall, put a little pumpkin pie flavoring in there. Apple cider. I like the pure stuff, the real apple cider that comes out in the fall, but we're off season now, so this is what we got. A little bit of apple cider. Last time I used cornstarch, but it turns out I'm all out of cornstarch. I'll try some flour, just a little bit of flour. Thicken this up. Grab my apples down into my mixture. Make sure we get butter, cinnamon, sugar, nutmeg, all the ingredients over the apples. That's what I'm talking about. Everything's looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of that apple cider with the flour. Just remember, if you have cornstarch, might be a better first option. That's working out really nice. You can see I'm not using the griddle yet. We're gonna use that in a minute. But if I'm ever using cast iron on top of the griddle, I still like to keep the griddle slick. Nothing worse than picking up a cast iron skillet and having a dry spot there. So I'll spray a little bit of cooking oil on top of the griddle top. Always like to keep it nice and shiny. I'm gonna turn that burner off altogether. I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel today. If you have a homemade pancake batter mix, go ahead and do it. I use a lot of Kodiak cakes. Just gonna do a couple of servings, 2 cups of the mix, a little bit of water. I like to augment my pancake batter. You've all seen me use almond or vanilla extract. Another thing I like to do is a little bit of your favorite granola cereal. I just love the texture. For me, it's a texture thing. A little bit of a crunch in each pancake. Set it aside till later because pancakes cook really quick. Love pecans, always have to add pecans to my pancakes, but I had an idea today. Broken pecan pieces into the cinnamon sugar apples. Pull this off to the side. A good tip for you. Same as if you're on a range top and you move this to a burner that wasn't on. You just pull that up like that and suddenly the simmer will slow down. A little bit of oil over on the right side of the griddle and a little Blackstone SPG on top of a beautiful ham steak. I love the rustic oven sourdough bread. In my opinion, it's the best sliced shelf bread in the world if you're making a breakfast. There's nothing like it. Put a few slices down on the side. Big old slice of country ham. Every couple years I remember that I love going to those places that make a good old-fashioned breakfast. We're going to Gatlinburg on vacation soon. Woo-wee! Let me know if you've been to Gatlinburg, by the way. I see they've got a ton of breakfast places. Let's check our toast. Woo-wee! I think it's about time to flip my ham steak. I would say that's a good 1/2 inch thick. Oh man, look at that. I think toast is good. I'm gonna actually set this aside, maybe just like this, like we did with our skillet. Over here on my spatula for now. Gonna slide that steak over here. Low, let's go off and low. Go down with my Blackstone silicone egg rings. Even though they're non-stick, I still like to spray them. World's worst egg cracker, take 1. Used to drive me nuts, and then my buddy, Chef Nate Lippy, taught me that you can move that yolk if you do it really quickly. Little SPG on top of each egg. We'll see if our eggs have set up. That's the beauty of the egg ring. You can get eggs that look pretty and they're nice and round. I'm gonna slide these eggs back here side by side to make room for our pancakes. I think we'll go down with a little bit of butter. Blackstone ladle. I like to pull out the old school discontinued Blackstone items just to show them off. If I'm flipping pancakes, crepes, or French toast, I like to use a really thin, like the old-fashioned Blackstone spatula. Really thin. Go in underneath, and then quickly give it a flip. Personal thing for me, a little butter on top. I like to grab my griddle scraper and cut my toast. Give that a little butter as well. I was getting jealous. Pancakes got all the butter. Stack our flapjacks, our pancakes. I think my eggs are done. Woohoo, look at that. Come over here. I'm gonna cut that gigantic ham steak in two. Grab my stack of flapjacks, my beautiful country ham steaks down beside my flapjacks. Those beautiful cinnamon sugar apples with the pecans down here on the side. And 3 pieces of my sourdough toast. I have to have the pure maple syrup. This is 1 gallon of Vermont maple syrup. Always plenty of maple syrup on hand at our house. And take a look at that. Let's give it a try. The cinnamon sugar apples. Gotta go in for some of those flapjacks. That ham steak, that kind of surprised me. It's so good, it takes me back. We had Easter ham leftovers. One of the first things I remember cooking as a kid was leftover pieces of ham in a cast iron skillet at home. Oh my goodness, that takes me back, it's so good. So there you go. A country breakfast, a big country breakfast with my cinnamon sugar apples. Hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed making it and eating it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll get the recipe for the cinnamon sugar apples up at blackstoneproducts.com. Make sure you're watching my friends on the Blackstone Network, because we've got everybody from Jeremy to Blackstone Betty, all kinds of shows. Until next time, this is Todd. I'm saying praise the Lord and pass the breakfast.